Get ready with me as a fiance. I am officially engaged. My proposal was yesterday. I am going to take this off while I do my makeup. We're getting ready to go to church. We are out of state visiting my fiance's parents. Prepare to be sick of me. I'm a little not feeling the best today. I am fighting off an infection right now, so I'm kind of low energy, but my skin's prepped. I'm going in with the House Labs. I like to travel with the little mini. We're gonna pick up some antibiotics for the infection I'm fighting right now. It's not worrisome or anything, but that's kind of why I'm a little bit lethargic, if you're wondering. Let's chat about like the engagement, the proposal, and then if you guys want to know all things wedding, follow me. We're still going to do the makeup content. We're still going to do lifestyle content, but there's going to be a lot of wedding content. Let's talk about the proposal first, okay? And you guys ask me any questions. You know I'm an open book. I really thought that this engagement wasn't going to happen until March. I'm excited that it happened sooner because I would love a spring wedding and I would love a very quickly planned wedding, but let's talk about the engagement. So he had the ring shipped here to his parents' house, so they knew it was happening. I had no idea it was happening. We were here for 2 or 3 days before he decided to go through with it. He was gonna wait till his birthday, which is on Tuesday, but we fly back home that day and he thought that it might just be like kind of chaotic and too busy of a day, and I'm kind of glad that he didn't do that. I think it would have been really sweet for him to have done it on his birthday, and I think that was a kind gesture in general, but I also think that it would have just been too much. Basically, last time we were here was a family reunion, and Jordan was talking to his dad, and he was just like, I think he was struggling with the idea of proposing in general and was talking to his dad about it, which like I feel like I would probably do that too if my dad was alive. He was like, she hasn't seen Star Wars. And this may sound so trivial and stupid to you guys, but I think it was bigger than just like me watching Star Wars. I think it was much more significant and like more of a sign to him, if anything. I kind of caught on to that being like the stipulation and like kind of why he was holding back from proposing. So when we came back in July from vacation, we watched them. I surprised him and made like foods based on all the movies and stuff like that. Like we got takeout and I got like lightsaber chopsticks and it was like a whole event. Like the proposal was coming and we were going to do it. So he ships the ring here. The ring is gorgeous, by the way. I will inlay footage. If you guys seen the proposal video, there's like a little bit of it. Obsessed with it. It's everything I wanted. And he got the wedding ring setting with it too. That is just so beautiful. It could not be more perfect. Marquise cut just like I wanted, and it's white gold and it's just perfect. I had no clue this was happening. So basically the reason I brought up Star Wars is because we went to GameStop and we were just kind of Black Friday shopping for his birthday, kind of having fun on Friday, and he picked up that helmet because that was going to be his excuse for getting a photo. He's going to incorporate that in the engagement somehow, and he did. He both incorporated it and took it off to actually propose, which I really appreciated. He first showed me the ring with the helmet on, and then he actually took it off and then asked me to marry him. I was so shocked and so stunned and so taken off guard that I didn't even know that he was wearing the helmet when he showed me the ring, because I was staring at the ring until I watched the footage back. His dad recorded it, and his dad records footage often when we're around and we're celebrating and like we're doing family things. None of it threw me off. None of it tipped me off at all. What happened was there was a really beautiful sunset, and his mom was like, I'll drive you up the road so you can take pictures of it. And I was like, oh, perfect, thank you. And it was the same day that we had gotten his helmet. And I told Jordan it would be cool if he updated his work photo to the helmet, because currently his current work photo on Slack is with a motorcycle helmet. So it all fit in this like really perfect way. We ended up going downtown to an arcade the next day. After we went to the arcade, we were gonna go get lunch, and I didn't think anything of it. And Jordan had brought his helmet, and he was like, I know we got photos yesterday at the sunset for like my work photo with this helmet, but I was thinking it'd be cool if we had some downtown Montana. And Jordan's really nostalgic, and he grew up like here. He grew up everywhere, but he spent a lot of his years and a lot of his good memories here. My camera is the best camera out of everyone's, unless his dad has like other footage out, and it's also just quicker and accessible, so it made sense to me that I was the one taking the photo. So as I'm taking the photo, his dad's like, get up there with him, and I'm like, okay. Again, at no point do I question anything. We take a photo of me and him with his helmet on, blowing my hair in my face, so I'm getting my hair out of my face. At that point, I was still standing up there And I don't know why. No, like, I don't know why I didn't walk down. I didn't bring my purse. I left it in the car, which I never do. And it was being so annoying. That's why I left it in the car. So it was like all these synchronicity events, okay? His parents also walked behind us and got footage of us walking to the place he was going to propose. And the whole time they all knew this, and at no point did I have any inkling that he had the ring or that he was doing it. I truly thought it was going to be next year. I was so taken off guard that when he asked me, "Will you marry me?" I said, "Yeah." Which is so cringy, and I like really wish I would have said something else, but it's too late. My nail broke maybe an hour at the arcade. This nail broke. Thank goodness it wasn't on my left hand. I had been getting bridal themed nails done for months and finally was like, I'm not doing that anymore. I'll get it done closer to March. I want like some autumn, fall, Thanksgiving themed nails. The time that I do it, of course. So those are like the things that went wrong, right? But like I remember like wanting to control so much. I even asked him like, should I pack white on this trip? Like months before we knew that I had known he was gonna do it in March. It just all ended up working out so beautifully and perfectly. It's so funny because you want all this control over it and you want it all to be so perfect. Really, maybe you don't want control over it as much as you want to curate it. You want to curate the moment for yourself. But when it happens, none of that matters. Not a single detail matters. It doesn't matter what you're wearing or where it's at or who it's with, who's around. Truly, it just matters that it's happening. And it just feels really, really special no matter what, I think, right? Like, because it ends up being your moment, and that's what's special about it. So it was, you can go watch the video if you want to see the footage of like where it was, and there wasn't really many people around, which was really cool. And the footage was really neat. We got footage from 2 different phones, and like his mom and his dad recorded it. I forgot that they were even there. Like, looking back, don't even remember seeing them. Afterwards, I was kind of in shock. I said, "Oh my goodness," and then I said, "Oh my God." And then he said, "Will you marry me?" And I said, "Yes." Well, I said, "Yeah." And then he said nothing. Actually, I put my hands over my face because I thought I was gonna sob. I stopped myself from sobbing because I thought, oh goodness, we're gonna get photos and my makeup looks really good today. And that was another thing, is like, I happened to put on a cute outfit. I happened to look really good and felt really good. It's not that I looked really good, it's that I felt like I looked good. I felt very confident that day, and I had no real reason to dress up or anything until like later that day. So everything just worked out like literally so well, and it felt like, even though I had no idea, some part of me knew and did things that I would have wanted to be done without prompt for that specifically. So it was just the greatest. We went and got lunch afterwards, and I just was in shock. I remember everyone was kind of talking about different things we were going to do this summer and different conversations, and all I could think about was the proposal because I didn't want to forget it. And I woke up this morning a fully engaged fiancé, and I'm so excited to start wedding planning. I am in the middle of booking the photographer now and looking at venues. If you're in St. Louis and you've been married, or you're looking at getting married and you've already booked your venue, or you have any recommendations for that, please let me know. As far as photographers go, I've got that covered. As far as makeup goes, I've got that covered. I just need like venues, ideas and recommendations. I don't want to go south. I really don't want to go south. I do a ton of wedding makeup south, and none of those venues really stick out to me or feel like they match our vibe. I don't want a vineyard. There won't be any alcohol, and I'm just really excited. I'm really excited to share with you my plans for the wedding, so stay tuned, and thank you if you watched this full 10-minute video.